Hi guys, thank you for joining me for this week's reading. I will be working with the messages from your angels. I was looking for a deck and this one flashed in my mind, so I knew that this was the right one for today's reading. So as always, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate with you. Take the parts that do resonate and let the rest go. Okay, with that being said, what does Spirit want to bring forward for this week? For the collective, what messages does Spirit want to bring forward? Okay, as I'm shuffling, I'm getting the message of slow and steady. Okay, slow and steady, and just breathe. So if you're rushed or if you're tensed, take this moment to kind of inhale deep and just let it go, whatever it is that you're carrying within you. Okay, what messages does Spirit want to bring forward? I'm also being shown that behind the scenes, a lot of things are happening for you. And you may not be aware of what this is, but it's like Spirit is working behind the scenes. That's what I'm being shown. And don't worry about a certain outcome. You know, if there's something that you want for yourself and it's not happening, don't worry about it, because Spirit is working behind the scenes for you, for that, whatever it is that you want. Spirit is working behind the scenes. Okay, what, please, one more card. Okay, thank you. So the first card we have here is Maya, and this is quite an interesting deck. It has different angels and then a message. So I'm going to read the message. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So guys, whether you're on a spiritual journey or not, and I'm sure for those who are watching, each one of you are interested in some sort of way you are kind of connected to spirituality or personal growth and development. Now, with this card, some of you may be guided to certain teachers, and it feels like I've talked about this maybe in the last video or the video before that. Something around schooling or something around study did come out in the last video as well. I don't know, I may be wrong, guys. But I get that feeling that I have said this before. It's almost like a deja vu kind of feeling I'm getting. Anyways, so you know, you're guided to certain mentors, or you're guided to do certain courses, or you know, or you are the teacher. For some of you, those who are watching, you guys are the teacher and you're guided to write something, maybe write a book, maybe share your voice, or you know, or do writings the way, you know, I channel messages on my Facebook and Instagram and things like that. Maybe you're guided to do that, or do readings and things like that. So, but I feel, give me a second, let me tune into this. It's very important for you to listen to your inner guidance. You will be guided to certain books or certain people or certain videos like this on YouTube. And all this is happening for a reason. Your soul wants to evolve. Your soul wants to grow and expand, okay? And like for myself, I have been working on my inner child. I've been actually doing, you know, really focusing on that. And I think I did mention in my last video that I was working on that. So this kind of applies to me in a way too, because I feel like inner child healing is the basis of everything else, okay? Because whatever we experience in the outer world is what, you know, is a reflection of our internal state. So that is something that we need to heal. Whether you experience a trauma or not, or whether you were abandoned or neglected, doesn't matter. We all have some kind of inner child work to do, and that's very important, okay? So for some reason I felt connected to that message as well. Let me see if there's anything else. So yes, I'm also getting that many of you are going through a very like a fast spiritual advancement. Okay, you're going through like a fast upgrade. You see this Merkaba kind of thing, like some of you are drawn to Metatron's energy or Archangel Metatron, but I feel like you're going through a lot of spiritual awakening and spiritual advancement. Okay, and you are guided on this path for a reason. For some of you, you guys doubt it because maybe the people around you are closed off to this, or the people around you may not support you. But it's very important with this card to honor your inner guidance. Okay, if your angels are guiding you in a certain path, you need to honor that, guys. This is coming through with this card. Okay, the next card we have is Astara. And the message on the card is, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Okay, so with this card, I feel like you're healing here. You're healing, for some of you, you're healing past life karmic patterns is what I heard. Okay, you're healing past life patterns and maybe dysfunctional relationships, or certain habits that you carried on since your childhood. And I'm hearing coping mechanisms. So maybe those things were your coping mechanisms to keep yourself safe, but now you are having like a higher understanding and a better understanding. There is a certain vision that is being shown to you by spirit. Okay, not everyone will share the same vision as you. Not everyone is on the same path as you. Not everyone is on a fast track of spiritual acceleration, guys. And there is no judgment here. Everyone is on their own path. But in this lifetime, if your soul has chosen to be on the fast track, then nobody can stop that too, because that is part of your soul contract. Okay, so this is what it feels like you are learning to let go of all the things, people, situations that kind of divert you off this goal. Whatever this goal may mean to you, for everyone it's different. Okay, so you are having this higher understanding of what's worked for me in the past, what's not worked for me in the past, and how can I change those things in this present moment so that I can move forward towards my destination, towards my higher path. What's really pulling my attention with this card is don't compromise. So there will always be someone who will push you. There will always be someone who will want to divert you off your path, or tell you you're crazy, or tell you this doesn't make sense, or whatever. Like I said, not everyone has the same vision as you. Be assertive in your life. Protect your dreams is what I'm getting with this card. Just because others don't share the same vision as you doesn't make you wrong. Okay, in fact, it makes you more right, because that is your truth, guys. You have to learn to stand up for yourself, and most importantly, stand up for your truth. Not everyone will share the same truths as you. Okay, all right, moving on to the third card. We have Athena here. Athena. And the message on the card is, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. And guys, the word power has been kind of misconstrued, and it has been, used in a wrong sense in so many ways. And, I don't want to get too much into this, but, a lot of us, especially those who are born with intuitive gifts, we shut ourselves down because we fear our own power. And we fear standing out. We fear being different. We fear that we will be judged. And that was that was me like years back. And even as a teenager, I would get visions or I would get messages, and it was always like my coping mechanism was to just, I was aware of it, but I didn't dig deep, or I didn't want to be, how should I say, like, okay, it's just an experience and I'm going to carry on with my life and I'm not going to focus on it. But if you're on the spiritual journey, you know that these things don't stop, because at that time I thought, okay, this is one experience, two experience, and it's going to just pass. It's just going to pass. These experiences happen for a reason. They don't happen randomly. They're here to awaken you. So, a lot of times, people with gifts or with a higher purpose, you get these kind of experiences, or these kind of moments where you're neither in this physical, you're not there. It's like these experiences are meant for a reason. They are there for a reason. Let me see what else I'm getting from this. For many of you, you'll be called to use your voice, express yourself more, share your gifts, share your talents. I'm also picking from this card that some of you want acceptance from your family, okay? But guys, I always say this, the most important thing, the person that you need acceptance most from is yourself. When you accept yourself as you are, it will not bother you who accepts you or not. In fact, it's better. Then you will know who accepts you and who does not, and those who don't, at least now you know the truth of who is truly there for you and who never was there. If they can't accept you for who you truly are, then I don't believe that they are your true friends in the first place, okay? So this message of you, it's almost like you coming out of your shell. But right now, you may be called to study, you may be called to you may be drawn to a certain book, a certain mentor, a certain guide, or you may be called to meditate or read some material. Do your research, whatever that is. But this card almost tells me don't compromise, don't settle for less, okay? Don't settle for less, whether it's in relationships or work or whatever it is. And the last card feels more like coming out of your shell, with self-acceptance, with acceptance of who you are. And that is powerful. Powerful is when you accept yourself. You are okay in your own skin, whether this person loves me or doesn't love me, whether this person accepts me or doesn't accept me, because I accept myself. And that is the main key to any relationship. And I want to look at the last card. We have Oceana, okay, bottom of the deck, Oceana. And the message on the card is take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. For some, I want to say, this is you coming out of a situation that is not good for you, okay? Because if you look at this card, it's like she's surrounded by this darkness, but she's coming up into the light. So don't settle for less. Don't settle for don't be in situations that are not for you. And it's like your intuition is in all these cards. What I felt strongly is like your gut is guiding you. Your intuition is telling you which direction, what to do, what changes to make, and things like that. Now, I also feel very pulled to show you. Normally, I just look at the bottom of the card, but this card, I'll just show you the card. Sonia, okay, this card. When I was shuffling, this card almost came out but did not fall out, so I didn't pick it up. But I'm seeing it again, so it's meant to be here. I'm gonna just read the message, okay? So this card says, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. Okay? So this is for someone, this is like you've lost someone or someone very dear to you. And it's like, you know, they are around you. They are watching you. They are with you. And guys, the spirit realm is not somewhere out there. They are with us. They know our struggles. They know what we're going through. They're not disconnected from us. And we don't always need a medium. Like if you just fine tune, like tune into things, you will understand and you will feel their presence around you. So this card, for someone who is watching, if you lost a loved one, or if there's someone in the spirit realm that you are missing, that you are thinking of, this card is a message for you to know that you, the message that I'm getting from this card is, I just heard I love you. Okay, so whoever is coming to your mind, this person wants to say, I love you. I'm also hearing, I'm sorry for the way things have ended. Either this person died all of a sudden or something, but I'm getting these two messages. And I also heard, you are very close to my heart. You are very close to my heart. So this person in the spirit realm is very connected to you. And guys, whoever comes to your mind when you are listening to this message, that is the person for you, okay? And I feel like you have been thinking about this person and you have been missing this person. And you know, there's a sense of, we are not separated. Even though I'm in a different dimension, we are always connected and we are together. That's a beautiful message, and I feel like this needed to come through. Like I said, when I was shuffling, I did see this card very prominently. So this is what I'm getting. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you as always for being here, for watching, for subscribing, for liking, and for your comments. Thank you so much. I will see you next week.